Start a new hobby or even a new career by learning a new skill with Skillshare. Click the link in the description to get your first 2 months of learning for free.
Jordan's messages.
People ask me all the time in the streets, Jordan, there's not even a question, they just tell me straight to my face, Messages is the best show of all time. Repeatedly, you know? I'm at Old Navy. Somebody walks up. Messages, greatest show of all time. Alright? Look, we have other shows too on this channel. Okay? Messages is probably the best, in my humble opinion. But we do have other shows. We did Family Game Night the other night. It was an incredible show, Josh. It was amazing. It was very fun to make.
Go watch the video.
Go watch the video. We also, JVJ is back. And we played Mario Party. And it was a little too competitive.
At least based on the title.
At least based on the amazing title.
Go check out that video.
Go check it out. Now, let's get to the messages. But check it out after you watch this one. To the messages. Give me the questions. Where are the questions? Hot off the press.
Do you think people ever wonder what all these noises are back here?
Josh is on a standing treadmill. Well, that was a stupid thing. Sometimes Josh just rolls on treadmills. They're called rollers. Rolling treadmills. He stands on his. It's a walking treadmill. That's
I'm
also
standing on a treadmill.
What is it? It's a walking desk.
Cheap treadmill.
Treadmill desk. That's what it is. He has to stand on it because I told him to. Because if he stands off to the side, it distracts me. Okay, we had to delete an entire episode of messages because of it. Dear wise curly-haired sage, that's not appropriate. My husband and I have been married for 6 months. I love my mother-in-law and have a great relationship with her. However, she has a habit of bringing up topics like how my husband needs a haircut, should exercise more, could stand to dress better, etc. at the dinner table. And then the whole family gets involved in discussing which improvements my husband should make next. I know she is never shy about sharing her opinions and probably just misses him being in their house. But it really bothers me that she makes these things we would like to keep private a public family. I think it's funny because... Should I bite my tongue and continue the next conversation? I think it's funny because she's like, look, I know it's true. We want to keep it a private matter. That's the funniest part of the message.
Could he be a snappier dresser? Sure.
Sure. I'll give you that. But let's keep it a private matter.
Let's not talk about it at the table.
Not here. All right. I don't know how to say this, but your husband, he's got to either, look, maybe this isn't a big deal. I don't know this family's dynamics, okay? It seems kind of weird to me, but I've seen a lot weirder things on television, Josh. Your husband needs to do one of two things, okay? And you're not involved. You're out of this. Your husband either needs to stand up for himself. I mean, come on. This guy is also a pushover, it seems like, so that's another thing that's a private...
Oh yeah, I guess I should eat better. Okay. Pass the mashed potatoes.
Or this is just something that's gonna keep happening and who cares? Obviously, does he care enough that he's crying and complaining about it? Or is this just a big deal to you because it hurts your feelings? Or does this really hurt his feelings? I don't know, Josh. Some people's senses of humor are different, okay? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think she should say anything. I think this can make everything weird.
No, it's not gonna make it weird. It's gonna make it a living nightmare, okay? You love your mother-in-law now, but just wait until you mention what you are telling me. Just wait.
Wait till she sees this episode of messages.
Yeah, let's move on. Hi, Jordan. I am a 24-year-old single gal who loves laughing at and hearing your response to other people's drama. Thanks for always sharing such common sense and entertaining. This is the biggest suck-up of all time. I hope you can help me with a problem I've had for a while. My question for you, get to the question, is about texting guys. Here we go. If I'm interested in someone, I'll often reach out to them via text to start a light, just a light conversation, just to get to know them and let them know I exist. LOL. Okay. It usually starts out really well, but inevitably drops off to nothing after a few days, no matter how playful or interesting our conversation may be. I don't want to be too pushy, so I don't usually flirt at all in these conversations.
Playful, not pushy.
But she's definitely is not flirty. She's never been flirty in one of these stupid conversations. Also, because most of these guys are former homeschoolers, I'm afraid that any flirting will be lost on them. This is the biggest insult of all time. Why are you writing this on this show? Oh. Or more likely offensive or scary to them.
Offensive.
Do you think I should be more forward and flirt more in my text so these guys know? Or are they too stupid? That's not actually what it says. I want to be more than just friends. Should I stop texting them altogether? Or do you have any ideas for how to keep these conversations going? Look, this feels like this is on you. I mean, it seems like you're just texting these guys because you want some form of attention, and you really think these guys are the biggest idiots of all time, that they can't even pick up on what flirting is.
So they're like, not flirting back. She's like, it's because they're homeschooled.
Yeah, they're homeschooled and they're scared of me. They're scared and they're offended. So they don't like me, and the conversation has ended. Is that what you tell yourself when you go to sleep at night, when you don't receive another text back?
Hey, this is a fan of Messi.
Josh, look, I understand. I'll reel it back. Okay, I'm going a little too far. I get that you're a fan of messages. I'm just, look, it was... I don't get easily offended, but it was just such a blatant stroke. It was a broad...
You were homeschooled, Joy.
Yeah, she's telling me that I'm stupid because I'm homeschooled.
And now you're offended.
And now I'm offended. Is this what it's like to get triggered? Look, alright, all joking aside, okay? Look. You're flirting with these guys, okay? You're being playful in a text message. I don't... Who's...
Not pushy.
Playful, not pushy.
And never flirty.
Never flirty. How is it possible? It's impossible.
That's a t-shirt.
It is, but we'll sell it later. It's impossible to do that, okay? You can't do what you just said you have done. It's a lie to yourself. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to them. Maybe they're just confused. Maybe because... Look,
why is this girl texting?
Why is she texting me? She thinks that is she flirting? Is she not flirting? You're like, I'm not flirting. And they're like, okay, that's scaring them. Okay? Guys need a solid, are they flirting or not? And you're not sure if you are or not, and it's confusing them. Not because they're homeschooled, but because they're smart, and they don't know what to think of this situation. I don't know what to think of this situation, because it's confusing. Josh, was I kidding? I tried to delete this last clip, because I want it gone.
It's fine.
It's fine?
It's good.
I was just trying to be mean. I got triggered for 2 seconds, Josh.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. And I will not edit it out, though. Look, guys, I know you, okay? I know that, trust me, I know that you're watching this right now, rethinking your entire life. I do it every time I edit it. The advice given here is life-changing. You have to reassess everything. You think I'm joking? I'm not. You might even begin thinking, wow, with all this free time away from these people, what skills and hobbies am I going to learn next? That's why I am so thankful for Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with thousands of classes in design, video, photography, and more. Let me put it this way. They have a class no matter what you want to learn. You're gonna be scrolling through the site and seeing so many cool things, you're not even gonna know where to start. There's just so many things that you can learn about and explore on there. With the premium membership, you get unlimited access, which means that you can join the classes and communities that fit best for you and your goals. Seriously, they have something for everyone. They have an amazing class on how to shoot iPhone footage. Plus, they have some great classes on logo design. I cannot emphasize just how quickly you will get sucked into this process, and you will be addicted. The best part, though, is that an annual subscription is less than $10 a month. And it gets even better. You can join the more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. And your first 2 months, free. That's right, a 2-month trial free just by clicking the link down in the description below. Can it really be that simple? It is. If you're thinking about learning a new skill, Skillshare will make it happen. Click the link down in the description below to get your 2-month free trial now. Let's get back to the messages. Hello, Jordan and Josh. This is gonna be one of those people who doesn't capitalize anything. So I know this might sound a bit extreme, but I'm really focused on dating purely. Oh, dating purely. Sorry. There's more to that sentence. Dating purely for that, but it was just dating purely.
Dating purely hot guys.
I don't want to hold hands or kiss or do full frontal hugs or anything with, please God, nothing with someone I date intentionally until I'm engaged and I don't even have a boyfriend and I'm 17, so that's not happening soon. However, I'm best friends with this guy, and we've been friends for 4 years, and over time I've started to like him and he likes me, but we're going to be going away to different colleges far away, so we talked about it and decided to just stay friends. The thing is, because we both know we like each other and we see each other every single day, every day, we've started to be a bit more, well, non-platonic. Has she gone too far, Josh? Like, we'll be watching a movie together and start holding hands and cuddling. This is not the purely dating Josh that we have described. Or if we're walking down the street, they're walking, he'll put his arm around me, and when we're saying goodbye, they usually hug for a while, and it's not really a side hug. It's like one of those hugs where it's like
the half frontal. Hey,
hi.
It starts as the half hug.
Every
The
single
side hug.
time they say goodbye, it slowly moves.
There's never
in.
two shoulder contact, but there's definitely it's the V.
It's the V.
We know what you were.
Look, we understand it, but we're not dating, so this is okay because we're just friends. Is she being serious?
Just
Is
friends.
this a joke? But also now I'm really starting to like him. We can't, I just want to get this message right, Josh. We can't be together because he's going to be 6 hours away. That's a sentence, apparently. I think he'd be fine with the distance if we were together, but I'm still not sure. And now if we start dating, we'll have to stop cuddling until we're engaged because that's how I want to intentionally date. What do I do and how do I solve it?
Oh man, there's
Josh,
so much
look.
to unpack.
There's so much to unpack, and the question is, do I believe that this message is real? Josh, the logic is so skewed. Her question is such. She said, Jordan, I'm best friends with this guy. Look, okay, we do full frontal hugs now. We hold hands.
No, full frontal hugs.
We do full frontal hugs. We hold hands. We're doing everything under the sun, minus, what we're talking about here. But if I say we're dating, all that goes out the window because we're not friends anymore. We're dating. It makes it the logic is. I don't even remember what question she asked me. Honestly, Josh, I do not care. You have to understand. You can't ask me a question. You can't even ask me a stupid question if your logic's not even correct. The logic is if I'm a friend, I can hold hands. If I'm dating, I can't hold hands. It makes no sense.
I think she's afraid that maybe she's already gone too far. But they're just friends.
But
now she likes him because the hormones, they're crank-a-lankin'. So she starts dating.
I'm getting stressed out.
If she starts dating, well, okay, now we can't touch. But if we don't start dating, I'm gonna lose this man because he's going 6 hours away. He's gonna be full frontal hugging
every girl he sees.
every girl.
Okay, look, the only this is what you have to do. I swear, now that you've gotten your logic straightened out, this is exactly what you need to do. Look, if you like this guy, okay, you're 17, you guys are gonna go off to college, all right? I would probably cut it a little bit on what's been going on because let me tell you, so much changes when you go to school and he's gone to school. In like 3 months, you're gonna be like, who is he? What was his name? Okay. Now that's not necessarily always true, but it might be true in your situation. I cannot tell that. I feel like this is just a hormone trip, Josh. I don't know if this is like a real solid anything. I can't tell. I can't tell, Josh.
How far back should she dial it back?
Look,
is the V frontal hugging okay?
I couldn't care less if you did a V frontal hug. I don't care about this. I'm talking about the holding hands and cause look, to some people this isn't a big deal, but to her this seems like it's a big deal to her. So look, I would reel that back in. The V hug. Who cares? Okay. But if you're concerned, all right, stop holding this guy's hand. If he's cool, he won't. It's fine. Okay.
Are you okay, Jordan? Do you need a V frontal hug?
No, do not give me a V frontal hug.
All right, this next one. I don't remember what it was, but
well,
I remember I put it at the end specifically.
It starts with a great sentence. Dear Taylor Brothers, my boss is a pervert.
Oh, that's right.
I work at a restaurant, and I love it. My coworkers are the best. I have great hours and get paid well. However, one of the managers is super weird. We used to get along well, but I've noticed him doing things like poking me, putting his hand on the waists of other girls' servers when they pass by in a crowded area. They're like, who did it? Who did it? But she knows. When he should be putting his hand on their shoulder instead. And why would he even do that? And he's been making interesting comments to me that aren't extremely inappropriate, but that he should not be saying to someone who is 17 while he is 28. He also keeps saying, Emma, why are you so mean all of a sudden? Or, you used to be so warm and kind, and now you're acting cold to me.
Ugh. Emma, why are you being so mean to me? This is a former, I'll tell you, this is the former tickler. This is the current shoulder shower picture taker.
When the reason why is because he makes me uncomfortable and gives me anxiety. Is there anything I can do besides get away from this person? She doesn't want the generic advice, Josh. She needs something more.
Well, she needs the job.
She loves the job, hates the boss. Loves the co-workers, hates the boss. Loves the job, hates the poking, hates the manipulative pervert. I hate him too. I hate this man. I don't hate people, but this guy, there's something about him, Josh. The description is just horrendous.
Emma, you used to be so warm. Why are you so mean to me?
If that guy, look, I want this guy ended. Not that way. I want him gone. Okay?
Like fired?
Fired. Fired. I want his career ended.
Wow, you want to cancel him?
I want him deleted proverbially.
Wow.
From this job. From this area of life. This man is no manager. He needs to be gone. And the only way for you to do it, I swear to you, this is all you have to do. You go to whoever is above him and you say, look, okay, hey.
This guy's a little weird.
This guy, not even this guy's a little weird. You point out specific things. Everything that you know, you write it down. You see something, you write it down. And you say the date. And you say what happened. To who. You write it down. And you go to whoever is above this dude. And you say, hey, just letting you know, I love this job. Great place. I love the atmosphere. Great coworkers, great everything. But this manager, I've noticed some weird stuff, and I've kind of like taken notes on like what he does, just to kind of show you like a history of this guy's pattern of behavior. This is not a one-off thing. Okay, so here it is. Do with it what you will. And if they don't do anything, then this place, if like the manager above him doesn't do anything, then you need to get out of this place. Okay, seriously.
Then take the generic advice.
Then take the generic advice and get away from these people. But like, you need to do that. Okay, but you gotta have you can't. I don't think they're gonna believe you if you're just a worker there. But you need a pattern, and you maybe need to talk to some other people to kind of back you up as well. That's the only way to get this done. Because look, people these days, people don't want this in their company. This is the last thing that they want at this point in time. I don't need this on social medias. Give me a break. If they don't listen to you, you need to get out, because this job's not as good as you think, and it's not going to lead to good places or good things. All right. Was that fine?
Good advice.
All right, that was fine. He said. Emma's lucky that I didn't rip her to shreds.
Wow.
Because she said, I don't want the generic get away from these people advice. What if that was the advice that you needed and you weren't going to listen to it because of your pride? But your pride was outweighed by his pervertedness. It trumped it, so I had to let you go. And now you are set free, and he has been set free to his perverted ways outside of this job. Well, don't be messy. I was going to say something else and I couldn't remember. And leave good messages. People ask me in the streets, Jordan, what is the greatest message of all time? I do not know, but I do know that this is the greatest game of all time.